Bam. There you go. That should work.
Hey there, welcome to the show.
Just one.
I love it when we have one player. That is much less work for me.
I'm glad you like that.
Okay.
Give me the B for 21.
30 seconds.
You have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B as in babesiosis. It's a cattle disease.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Oh boy. Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash. Follow me? Alrighty then. Hasta la vista, baby.
Yes. There was sarcasm, wasn't it?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, look at you playing Jack by yourself. Can I let you in on a little secret? You're gonna win. No,
No,
it's just
really?
playing this time around, huh? Nothing to be ashamed of. Just don't let it happen again. Well, let's get started. Category, please.
Let's cruise the street.
This category's known as Cruising the Streep, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, everyone's seen the 1985 Best Picture winner Out of Africa, right? No?
Nope.
No? Me neither. But if you really wanted to get out of Africa, which of the following would you not be able to do? Take a dinghy out of Djibouti? Take a canoe out of
Yemen is in
Cameroon?
Asia.
Yemen is technically located in the Middle East, so even though you're close to Africa, you would not be getting out of Africa. But you could swim from Africa to Yemen in less time than it takes to actually watch the movie.
And probably more interesting, too.
This little number's known as Specially Selected to be Foxy, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Okay, we always hear about Darwin, but what about scientists who have been eclipsed because of little things, like they were dead wrong? If you apply biologist Jean-Baptiste Lamarck's evolutionary theories to Sanford and Son, what would you expect Lamont to do? Evolve into a piece of junk, change his name to Lamond Sunfort, have recurring fake heart attacks, or select a rich mistress from Bel Air?
You know, I have no earthly clue.
Let's take a look at the right answer. Lamarck thought that features you pick up during your lifetime could be passed to your kids, so Fred Sanford's habit of faking heart attacks would be a part of Lamont's genetic makeup.
Oh.
Millions of years of evolution, we reduce it all to a guy who uses opposable thumbs to pick his nose. Okay, I need a category. And this one is The Pope is the Towel Boy. Looks like this one's going for $1,000.
Alright, since I've
let's
been
see if you can
poped,
wrap your
might
head
as well
around
try
this.
it.
Given his place in the Roman Catholic hierarchy, John the Baptist would most likely play professional sports for which team? The Anaheim Angels, the New Jersey Devils, the St. Louis Cardinals, or the New Orleans Saints?
I think he'd be a saint.
He's best known as St. John the Baptist.
Yes.
Too bad it's a football team because he's known for his dunking. Okay, pick a category. The category is Wheel of Torture. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Have you ever heard that the longest word in the English language is anti-disestablishmentarianism? Well, it's not. But, considering how much it costs to buy a vowel on Wheel of Fortune, how much would it cost to buy all the vowels in anti-disestablishmentarianism? $250, $750, $1,500, or $2,750?
I think it'd be $750.
It's $250 to buy one vowel on Wheel of Fortune, no matter how many times that vowel is used in the word. A, E, and I will cost $750.
Yep. My knowledge of Wheel of Fortune comes in
If you're
handy.
interested in anti-disestablishmentarianism, you wouldn't be hanging with Pat Sajak.
Probably true.
All right, hit. The selection is damned if you do, damned if you don't. This one can net you $1,000. Think fast. What type of tree should a beaver use to build a dental dam? Cork oak tree, banyan tree, rubber tree, or Venus's flytrap?
How do you say, no?
In case you're wondering, beavers should use rubber trees when building dental dams, which are made out of rubber. And always make sure the rubber trees completely cover the pussy willows.
I don't know.
I need a category.
Dude, I figured it was a party, so I brought along a...
Say hello to the one escape Houdini never made. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, did you know that Harry Houdini, the great escape artist, died on Halloween 1926? Talk about your well-timed exits. If you threw a Halloween theme party based on the cause of Harry Houdini's death, what would you do to your guests? Push them off your balcony, punch them in their stomachs, lock them in a box and stab them, or call
I know
them
this
and infect them
because
with a
it
cold?
was mentioned in epic rap videos of his epic rap songs of
Harry Houdini
history.
died from a ruptured appendix caused when a backstage fan in Montreal wanted to test his famous stomach muscles. But unfortunately for Houdini, the guy punched him in the stomach before he could get ready for it, and he died 9 days later. Damn Canadians, how'd they like it if we went and slugged Loverboy in the stomach before a show? Well. Okay, I need a category. Uh-oh, wet suck to
Gibberish
shine
question.
floor.
It's time for quarterization.
Take a look at your gibberish category. The devil made me do it. This question's gonna start out at 5,000 big ones. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, get down with your bad self and tell me what cliche this rhymes with. Funky Demon need you. First clue, when someone
Funky
watches
Demon
you...
need you. Funky Demon need you.
When someone watches you, they may ape...
Okay, got
See
it.
what you think.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Very good. You did that all by yourself. Now, stop picking at your butt and let's get on with the game. All right, hit me.
You know what? My version of history is more fun
believe how
than
much I hate
your jokes right now, Cookie.
Open wide and get ready for... My version of history is much more fun. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Remember history class? You know, the one between gym and lunch? Way back in 1809, President James Madison passed an act that prohibited American trade with France and Great Britain. What was this act called? The No Fornication Act, the No Relations Act, the Non-Intercourse Act, or the Non-Copulation Act?
I think it's the No Relations Act.
The No Relations Act? Wait, isn't that what your family pulls every time you call?
Oh,
For the
wow.
curious, here's the right answer. The Non-Intercourse
Intercourse.
Act of 1809 stated that America would not carry on trade with France and Britain. I think I'm actually still subject to that act today. Okay, pick a category.
Real stories don't shop at the market. Keep that in mind for
Introduce
Supermarket
Real
Sim.
stars don't shop at the market. $1,000 at stake on this one. Let's see how you handle this one. Considering his name, which character would probably invest in stocks thinking that the market was going to rise? Bull from Night Court, Fish from Barney Miller, Bear from BJ and the Bear, or Skippy from Family Ties?
That would be Bull from Night Court.
You're bullish if you play the market as if it's going to rise. Of course, the only reason Bull thinks that is he keeps hearing people say all rise at work.
Well, not wrong.
Category, please.
Semper Ubi Sub Ubi.
X! For your enjoyment, Oscars, flappers, and bootleg hooch. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, 1928 was the first year the Academy Awards were presented, and they were a little different then. Which of these categories was not considered worthy of an Oscar in 1928? Engineering effects, supporting actor, artistic quality of production, or writing of title cards for silence?
I don't think you had a supporting actor back then.
Supporting actors and actresses weren't recognized until 1936.
There you go.
But they're still ahead of Lauren Bacall. She hasn't been recognized yet. Okay, either you finished round one, or
we're still waiting on A.B. Adams
depending
over here.
on how you look at these things. Every question in round two is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need it. Well, what do we have here? Samuel Clemens and alcohol never mix. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Oh no! While partying with Jim on the raft, Huck Finn has fallen overboard and drowned. The authorities ask Jim where Huck's body is. Overcome with grief, all Jim can bring himself to answer is Mark Twain. Where should they search first? 12 feet underwater, 64 yards downstream, 100 kilometers upstream of the river mouth, or 300 nautical miles out to sea?
Twain. What does a Twain mean? That's the question. I don't have an answer, though.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. In river terminology, Mark Twain is 12 feet in depth, or 2 fathoms. It's funny, my classmates all thought Huck's character was flat, but to me, he was always pretty deep. Thanks, I wrote that one myself.
And I wouldn't tell anybody about that.
All right, hit me. This one's called Good Fellas, Bad Fellas, All Kinds of Fellas. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, let me just say for the record that De Niro is the greatest actor who ever lived. You're my man, Bobby. In his wide and varied film career, what challenging role has Robert De Niro not yet attempted? A Jewish gangster, an Irish gangster, a Cuban gangster, or an Italian gangster?
I don't think he was ever Cuban. That was Al Pacino.
Unlike Al Pacino, De Niro has never played the part of a Cuban gangster. But he did have his skull cut square to prepare for his role as a Cuban gangster. I need a category. Okay, give it up for... That's why we invented calculators. You get 4,000 clams for this one.
All right.
Heads up, here it comes. Say Fred Flintstone uses his fingers and toes to count the times he said, "Hey, Wilma." How high can he count before he runs out of digits? 12, 14, 16, or 20?
I'm gonna guess 16. No.
Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. All the folks in Bedrock have 4 fingers on each hand and 3 toes on each foot. Yeah, I
Oh.
always knew Fred Flintstone was some sort of evolutionary freak. Category, please.
Well,
And I believe this one's called This Bet Ain't Big Enough for the Three of Us. $2,000
I could use
for
a couple
correct
correct
answer.
answers here.
Hey, what do you say we take a sec to check out some personal ads? Let's see. Men seeking women, seeking married couples, seeking... Oh, hey, check this one out. Conjoined twins from Siam in search of partners to share our unique lifestyle. Sure, we're joined at the chest, but our hearts are in the right place. Get twice the man for the money. Who placed this ad? Shang and Ang, Yin and Yang, Ping and Pong, or Ling Ling and Sing Sing?
That would be Chang and Ang.
The term Siamese twins was inspired by Chang and Ang, twins from Siam who were joined at the chest. Both Chang and Ang married and fathered 10 and 12 kids, respectively. Gee, I guess 2 heads are better than 1.
Huh.
Okay, pick a category. I got some good news for you. You're
Dis or
about to
dats?
move into a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is... This town ain't big enough for the both of us and my stylist. Now, I'm going to read off 7 titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a novel by Western pulp fiction author Zane Grey or a movie featuring dreamy Billy Zane. As each one comes up, if it's a Zane Grey novel, press 1. If
Oh,
it's
boy.
a Billy Zane movie, press 2.
Well, at least
And press
it's
4 to
not
skip.
both, okay?
You get $1,000
We can
for
make
each
this
right
work.
answer, and you lose $1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Titanic, Zane Grey.
That's Billy Zane.
Tombstone.
Billy Zane.
Riders of the Purple Sage.
That's Zane Grey.
The Thundering Herd.
Zane Grey.
Posse.
That's Billy Zane.
The Last of the Plainsmen.
Zane Grey.
This is it. A Mysterious Rider.
Zane Grey.
That's all she wrote. What can I say? 7 out of 7. I got nothing to criticize here. Oh, well, just another day at the office. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
I need a category.
Alright. Wonder if it has something to do with,
Let's see what we got going. A flock heart of seagulls.
What's a flock heart?
4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, you know that show Ally McBeal? Well, what I want to know
Yeah.
is why don't those lawyers use more Latin? Let's say Ally McBeal gets really drunk and admits that the whole show is really amazingly awful. What Latin proverb would best sum up her admission of guilt? Carpe diem, in vino veritas, in loco parentis, or caveat emptor?
Okay, in vino veritas.
In wine, there is truth.
There you go.
And apparently in whining, there's successful television programming. Just ask Nev Campbell. All right, hit me.
A psychic never forgets.
Coming at you, a psychic never forgets. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Say Dionne Warwick wants to read your cards, but has forgotten her tarot deck. Which of these items could she not use as a substitute suit? Mascara wands, loose coins, garden spades, or coffee cups?
I think it'd be loose coins.
No, pentacles or coins is one of the tarot suits.
Oh, really?
I see lost coins in your future.
Oh.
Should have picked this.
Spades.
While spades are in a regular deck of cards, they're not found in a tarot deck. Unless your psychic is planning on burying all the money she made off of those pathetic, gullible freaks. I mean, clients.
Oofka.
Okay, I need a category.
What Spanish?
Now serving B-I-N-G-E. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. If you chow down the following in one sitting, which would provide your recommended daily allowance of 2,000 calories? 2 Big Macs, a pint of Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey, 40 Snackwell's Devil's Food cookie cakes, or an entire 10-ounce bag of baked Lay's?
I think it would be 2 Big Macs.
Huh?
Oh.
The correct answer is Devil's Food Snackwells are 50 calories a pop, so scarf down 40 and you're set for the day. But if you have that many Snackwells, that scary woman from the commercials will start stalking you instead of the Cookie Man. Okay, pick a category.
All right. This is... I gotta try to finish strong here.
This one can net you $6,000. You know, waiting is a common theme for artists, and I don't mean tables. There's Beckett's waiting for Godot, then Clifford Odets waiting for Lefty, and that hilarious movie about regional theater waiting for Guffman. So which of these guys actually shows up? Godot, Guffman, Lefty, or none of them?
I think Guffman shows up?
That's not gonna cut it.
Oh.
See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this. Godot, Guffman, Lefty, not one of them shows up. I believe they all worked in the cable installation industry.
Oh. I've had no issue with cable, though.
Lordy, lordy, look who's 40. That doesn't rhyme.
The category? Warning, this question contains graphic imagery. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Which of these would be calculated into the gross national product? The number of people harvesting your lice, the weight of all your boogers, the market value of your toe cheese, or how long it took you to get gonorrhea?
That'd be the market value.
Gross national product measures the market value of all goods and services produced within a nation in a year. But selling your toe cheese? Why compete with the French?
Ooh.
I need a category.
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000.
Gotcha.
Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. I'm just not myself today. I've had a lot of cough syrup and been in bed all day, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, good luck.
All right. Mr. Hyde. So we're talking about split personalities then, I guess? Who's Billy Batson? Oh, the greatest American hero. That's what it was. Ah. Vampire was a bat. You're the Incredible Hulk. Oh, crap. Okay, you must be that Baskin dude. There you go. You're Captain Marvel. You're a swan. I didn't know Zeus could turn into an animal.
Very nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
You don't know Jack!
Some people call it the high scoreboard. I prefer to call it the dumb luck board. You want to prove me wrong? Play another game. Let me know when you're ready.
I don't think so. Alright, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Off-White. If you like what you saw there, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Spread the word. And this is Dickens Plays Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Alright. Now it's time...